wife and I love to watch the show Alone on Netflix. The concept is 10 people are sent with just 10 supplies out into the remote wilderness with no food given, no shelter constructed, and no water supplied. And they have to survive all alone, hence the name. They even got to film themselves, and they get the best of the best when it comes to living in these conditions. Many come in healthy, strong, and ready to test themselves. Over time, though, they begin to radio in asking to be picked up until there's only one left standing. By the end, they've lost a ton of weight. They're dealing with all kinds of sickness, and emotionally and mentally, they are worn. The sheer relief of being taken out of that environment when they get picked up it's apparent on their faces. How do they get to this point? Well, they're a product of their environment. They don't have a grocery store producing the food. They don't have air conditioning or a heater, right? They don't have a roof over their heads. The harmful conditions slowly begin to bring them to nothing. Well, the same can be said for us socially and spiritually as well. We're all products of the environments we find ourselves in. We have to be careful not to let harmful influences that would pull us away from Jesus and what He desires for us take root in our lives. Paul tells Timothy that there's this guy, Alexander the coppersmith, who did great harm to him, right? And he told Timothy, watch out for him because he strongly opposed our words. Timothy was to mark this guy because he was antagonistic to the gospel and to the ministry. And some people are going to be very brash in their opposition and influence, but some are going to be more subtle. A slight gossip here, a discouragement from seeking Jesus there. And slowly but surely our lives will become unhealthy spiritually. Who do you give a voice to in your life? Are they helping you to look more like Jesus, or are they pulling you away from Jesus? Look, sometimes we can't help who we're around at work, at school, things like that. But we can measure who we give a voice in our life. Let God be the ultimate voice and surround yourself with those that would put you closer to Jesus. Change begins in you.